Good morning, shut-ins.
Yo, 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 yo.
How you doing today?
Boy, your ass look bright as hell in the camera.
I think because I had it cranked up for you last time.
Yeah, you need to crank that down. You look like you finna disappear.
I don't need the white light, right? I don't need more white light on this white face. I need yellow light.
Your ass looking like my teeth.
Oh, Jesus. Well, it gets rid of all, like, the wrinkles and stuff. It makes me look like I'm young.
Take off this hood for somebody call the police on me because they feel uncomfortable.
What's up, Latoya with a capital T? Sarah? What's up, Sarah? JT? Lisa?
Yeah, I know I'm on here with the jokes today.
DQ.
I ain't do nothing yesterday. We didn't do no show yesterday. I'm on here with the jokes today.
Nice. What's up, JoJo?
JoJo's
here for you, man.
Oh, shit, JoJo. That's my boy. So JoJo went to high school with me. He was our running back. He was 2 years older than me. Yeah, JoJo was our star running back. I used to look up to him. I was scared as hell when I went against him the first day. I was a freshman coming up to the big boys practice. I was like, oh, shit, we got all these good players on our squad. Look, our school has some big players. I'm telling you, like, if you seen some of the dudes that came out of my high school, yo, these is freaks. That's why when most of us got to college in the league, we was like, this ain't nothing compared to what we used to see all the time. Shout out to JoJo, though, man. JoJo doing good things as an entrepreneur, man. He went through a lot, man, getting out of high school. Everybody hits a, rough spot, and, the bounce back is crucial. We all had it. But shout out to my dog JoJo doing a good thing, entrepreneur.
Hey, what's up, Twitch, dude? Yes, I can't do it in this second because we're going to like a bunch of platforms. I don't have my Twitch window open, but if you follow us, I'll go in today and I'll follow everyone back that has followed us on Twitch. So, yeah, I totally appreciate that. And, dude, just in case you're wondering, we're a cannabis-friendly show.
Hey, Latoya.
We're like a morning variety show. You
got to give me those masks because I don't have one. I lost.
Yeah, you know what? I guess I'm finally over the whole, like, white medical mask thing. I'd like it to be a nice mask. Mm-hmm. And you know that we have masks. Like, we don't have them, but we sell merch masks.
Oh, yeah.
There's only 2 people that have them. But you could actually buy a mask that has our, like...
Much love, brother. We're going to have to get you on here, JoJo. We got to get you on here, man, so you can share your story.
Yeah, JoJo, we would love to have you on. And Priscilla and... Oh, you know what? I don't think we're... Hold on, I got to log in. No wonder. All we got for chat is over here today. I messed up. I don't want to take the time to, like, get the thing going because then I got to... Facebook makes me authenticate. So we'll just have, like, a bigger thing over here.
I see my teeth still looking good, though. I'm telling you, these pearly whites. Woo, my shiny teeth and me. Shiny teeth that sparkle just like the stars in space. Shiny teeth that twinkles down through my veins. Y'all know that song. Where's that from? If y'all can guess where that's from, I will shout you out because that's all I got right now.
So JoJo, Heather Marie, if you're able to connect with JoJo, who's in the comments, and JoJo,
hey,
Heather Marie is our booker, so she'll book you, she'll schedule you, she'll figure out.
That's good to hear, JoJo, that you that he said I'm not shameful because let me tell you, JoJo had a lot of people look up to him. Like JoJo was the star running back of our school, when I got there. So for him to be that way is real growth. He had a lot of people that looked up to him, a lot of people that followed his story, and it's hard when when you go through something and then
what's up, Ava?
Everybody JT? Still know who you are, and so that's love though that he's gonna share his story. I'm excited to hear because I looked up to him, so.
Yeah, that'll be exciting to have him on. JT, our handless mics both crapped out one of them crapped out one day, the next one crapped out the next day.
What happened to the handlers' mics?
And since we don't have any sponsors, this is what we're back to these mics,
Nope.
which Eric hates. Eric hates them.
But we did have a breakfast sponsor. We do have a breakfast sponsor. Shout out to Chantal. She hooked us up with the bagels. Mike loves his bagels.
Love them. Fucking.
I love the bagels.
I especially like the holes in them.
What?
I don't know what that means.
What does that
Bagel.
mean? Wait, hold on. I seen the funniest thing, yo. I seen the funniest thing. So, I don't remember who posted. Somebody posted something, and it said, you go to the cash register, and you're trying to make the employee uncomfortable. What do you buy? And somebody put underneath the comments, and I don't know why it made me giggle so hard, but somebody put underneath the comments, and it was like donuts and donut holes and super glue.
Make them
Yo.
like complete again.
Yo, that might have been the funniest thing, because I'm thinking, like, if I'm at a cash register and I'm checking out and somebody bought 12 thing of donuts and then some donut holes and super glue, bro, I'm gonna be so confused. Like, are you gonna eat these? What are you doing with this? I understand your thought process. I need to make sure these donuts are full donuts. I want them to be a full donut. I don't want donut with
missing part in it.
Yeah, so you like, okay, I'm gonna put the donut holes in the middle to fill them, but you use super glue.
You got to keep them there.
Who are you feeding these to?
What's up, Trish? And DQ and JT. And Chantal in the comments. Yeah, this is actually show 88.
Oh, for real? This show 88?
It is. It's kind of crazy, huh?
It's time to get off. It's time to retire. It's time to hang
Almost.
up the mics. This is how we gonna do it when we retire. We're just gonna be like, look, sorry, this is the last show.
It's definitely time to go.
Oh yeah, the song. It's our last show. It's time to go.
Forever
And we
Mo.
won't be talking to y'all no more. So don't hit us up in the messages.
But tune in to our new show.
Are you telling them? The new show?
Oh, well, what I will say is in a couple of weeks we're changing time slots. We just decided. Heather Marie's been like banging on us for days like, yo, I need to know the time of when we're going to switch times. And we are. We're going to switch times. It's going to be 7 p.m. at night, but not for a couple weeks. Probably in like 2 weeks. What's up, Hako? So it'll be like 7 p.m. to like 8:39. Because... Just because. That's what we're going to do.
Your boy cut his beard. It's not, thicky thick no more. This is baby hairs now.
Look, when you lean in, I need to lean in too, because when I'm back here, that's when I look like a child.
Y'all see it though?
When you lean in like that.
Let me know, 'cause
Yeah, Willie, every day.
it's probably not gonna grow back
We think
no
for
more.
now.
Once my hair get cut, it's done. Like it stays wherever.
And Willie, we probably do need like a day or two off, so we'll probably decide which days it's going to be. But it's interesting because the weekends actually get the best numbers, but it's tough for us to sometimes get guests on Sundays, which is interesting. Where's Rebecca? Also, where's what's up, Sarah? Sarah, you can join our OnlyFans accounts, and that's when we'll be available in the morning.
What? So we starting the OnlyFans? Wait.
Shouldn't we? Shouldn't we?
Wait, hold on now.
It doesn't need to be dirty. It doesn't need to be dirty.
Because if we're gonna do
No, like a
OnlyFans,
disrupt
you
OnlyFans.
get your OnlyFans and I get my OnlyFans.
Because you're
you
gonna
gotta
set
say,
different prices.
OnlyFans is gonna be tie tricks and
But you don't think
vanilla
there's
talk.
vanilla talk.
Mine's is gonna be muscles and black chocolate talk. I don't think they gonna want to subscribe to both at the same time because that's a little weird. And I definitely don't want to be sharing my photos on the same page you share your photos. I feel like it's just there'll be a lot of black and white in them. No gray area.
So Latoya with a T, we're not smoking anything, is the answer. Peanut butter breath, I've never heard of that one.
I thought you said I had peanut butter breath. I was like, damn. Talking. You don't call us, we call you.
No, it's our guest. He's probably outside.
Oh. Yeah, we got a special guest today. I gotta share this. Oh, we both can't be looking down talking.
I probably need to go let our guest in because he was running a little late and that door's probably locked and stuff. You gonna be cool for a minute? I'm asking you for the first time ever.
Go ahead, do your thing, man. Just leave me on here. I'm used to it.
Here, you can take this.
Oh yeah,
Will that help?
That
Actually,
might,
that kind of does a little bit.
that might give me
kind of
a
does
little bit something to do.
Well, maybe I don't know. I might find a random stranger I could have come and sit with you for a few minutes.
A random stranger.
I don't know.
How you just say that and leave? My shiny teeth and me. My shiny teeth that sparkle just like the stars in space. Y'all know who Chip Skylark is from Fairly Odd Parents. Y'all seen Fairly Odd Parents. It was on Nickelodeon. It used to come on right after SpongeBob. SpongeBob come on, or usually SpongeBob came on first. I mean, Fairly Odd Parents came on first and then SpongeBob. Fairly Odd Parents was like the build up to SpongeBob. It was the pre funny to SpongeBob, or sometimes they went SpongeBob and then they'd do Fairly Odd Parents back to back. But yeah, my shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth that sparkle just like the stars in space. Hey, so the protest was crazy. I don't know if you guys got to watch any of it, but yeah, there was. Your mic is cutting in and out, Eric. Okay, well, let me tell you, I'm not the tech guy, so if my mic is cutting in and out, just understand my mic is gonna be cutting in and out. Like, get to the mic gets you. I get to touching stuff, and next thing you know, the stream is off, and I'll be sitting here talking to myself. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the protest was definitely interesting. There's a lot of interesting things that happened during that protest. Yeah, so Eric, you should do toothpaste commercials. I was thinking about that. Doing some toothpaste commercials, I was just gonna like put like a little, what's that called? Like a little 30-second clip of me like, brushing my teeth and then silent at the end. Thought about it. I was gonna go, but would have needed to bring the baby. Glad I didn't because of anti-protest. Well, they had it blocked off and stuff, but is my mic still messed up? Let me know. Good morning, Jody. It's good to see you, Jody. Good morning, Lady V. What's up, Willie? How's everyone's weekend? My weekend was very interesting. I didn't really do anything at all. I just cut my beard. That's about it. Because I don't know, my beard was getting long, but it stopped. I always hit like this ceiling for my beard, and it kind of sucks. So I was like, I'm gonna cut it and do it again. I'm gonna just keep doing it until hopefully it works till it gets to the length that I want it to. Your mic is fine. Still, as a mother, my child's safety is forthcoming. I completely understand. That's why you don't see a lot of adults at the protests.
And that's the thing. Like, most of the people at the protests are like under 30, and which is fine. The young generation should get involved because the younger generation is the next generation. So it's okay that, you know, people under 25 are there, but a lot of them are misinformed about, you know, peaceful protesting. You know, most of them are there to cause havoc, which I completely understand that you guys are upset, that they were upset, but at the same time, we have to understand that that looks bad on us. You know, that looks bad on us. And just like there are good cops and bad cops, there are good protesters and bad protesters. And it's just about people holding each other accountable for the good and the bad, you know. Just like the police should be holding each other accountable. So, yeah. You have the best mouth for it. Nah, I think I have the best look for it because I look mad intimidating. When you're a big black dude with tattoos and you're tall, that's the most intimidating you can be. So. Generation is starting to receive education in the Midwest. Yeah, they're starting to receive education, but it's, you know, you saying that they're starting to receive education, that means it's absolutely too late. That's all that means. And, you know, I applaud the people that are learning. And, you know, I've seen a few videos of kids attacking their parents, like at the house, calling them out, calling them racist, which is crazy. That's absolutely crazy when you're like a white child and you're like calling your dad and your mom out in the house, you know, and then they kick you out for it. That's absolutely nuts. And I've seen a few videos like that where it's kids, young white kids calling their parents out like, hey, you're racist, and then they're getting kicked out of their own house for it. That's bold. I'm just to say, you know, and I applaud all of them that do that.
You want to slide over here?
It's called Green Crack 91%. What's up, man? How you doing? What's up, man? Nice to meet you.
Well,
this time we got Mike in the middle.
Yeah.
This is the real Oreo right here.
Oops, squeeze in a little bit more. Squeeze in a little bit more. You can squish in. I'm
Oreo.
not. Hopefully I don't stink. Hold on, I got No, you actually smell the best out of all of us.
Yeah, most likely.
You're a breath of fresh air in this place.
We
Look, I'm like the creepy statue now. I forget which. Didn't I have one of these? That's like.
It's messed up.
I think it was this one. I'm the creepy statue now. See, because before it was like, there's the creepy statue.
Shout out to Aaron. Aaron just joined us. Aaron Casey.
The one and only.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How you doing, man? How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good right now. Again, I apologize for everybody out there. I know I sent some people some messages. I apologize. My car broke down, but you know, it's the Hoop de Ville. It gets me from A to Z, so it got me here. But
hey, we
up,
we come on the show late all the time. We both wake up on time and still get on the show late. So you're not stopping nobody.
Heather Marie's like, hell yeah, Oreos. What? That's fucked up.
Got the biggest head out of all both.
Well, only when you go forward. No, look, now I got the biggest head. Y'all look like tiny heads now.
right?
Look, when he leans forward, go ahead and lean forward. I look like a child. I look like a fucking child. Like, look, I'm like, hi, Eric. Could you play catch with me?
Latoya says, so these are the comments. Latoya says, hi, Aaron.
Yo, what's going on?
Said,
what's going on?
Welcome, Aaron.
I appreciate everybody.
You know what? I'm gonna hop up for just. You don't need to move. I'm gonna hop up for 1 second. I'm gonna get you a couple of snacks and a glass of water.
Okay, excellent.
Mike is feeling real claustrophobic between two
Ooh,
black
it's
people.
getting. It's getting warm in here, and it's not.
My
'cause
man's
I'm like,
nervous.
"Ooh,"
My
no,
man.
it's just like
Don't
little.
be nervous.
You got a sweatshirt on. I'm like feeling. I'm like it's like I'm wearing that sweatshirt right now. It's like damn, it's a red sweatshirt. It's like thrown off.
It's the
like,
light. Look, y'all understand these 2 lights we
Yeah,
got.
they're mad bright.
No, but you guys look.
There's some
You
good
guys
ones,
look
though. There's
good.
some
You
good
guys
lights,
look
though.
good. Look at you guys. You guys look like.
Well, yeah, because we chocolate. And
No,
when
that's
you
why
shine
I
light
set
on
up
chocolate,
I
it look-
set up the lights for chocolate. I hope you all know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you turn it to the white light, you damn near disappear.
And that's a real thing, though. Not to get sidetracked, but for everybody, real quick, not to. I have a production company, but anyway, when it comes
323
to lighting,
Productions. Mhm.
Yes, 323 Productions. Hopefully, I'll be
Follow
Is that
him,
an LA
follow him.
area code?
Nah.
Is that why you
323.
Yeah, 323 is LA.
323.
Oh well, yeah, but I didn't realize that.
Oh, good choice. Good
There's
choice,
meaning
man.
behind that.
Hey,
though, so,
Okay, what's the meaning? What's the meaning?
Originally myself and 2 other gentlemen, actually we wanted to start kind of like a comedy troupe, if you will. And, I came up with the name 3 Wise Men, and so I spelled it WIZEM3N.
Okay.
And so the 3 represents the 3 men. You know, I didn't want to make it like, wise as in smart, because I mean we are, but this ain't what that is. So I turned it into a Z, and so. When I
So
started,
the two is a Z.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, but you made it a 2 because
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got
So
you.
it's 323 Productions. So that's kind of how it came. But I didn't know it was a LA.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Hopefully that's
Anybody? Hey, look at anybody from LA.
Foreshadowing right there.
Look,
Hopefully that's some foreshadowing. I like
Anybody
that. I like
from LA
that.
see 323 Production, they gonna be like, oh, that must be some LA production company because 323.
I
is a
really
big
did
time
not know
area
that.
code.
That's what's up. See, everything happens.
323-213.
It's
951.
323 is the equivalent of having a 617 area code. So these days, if you go out to LA, you try to get a phone number. It's getting tougher and tougher to get like the good area codes. So that's why 323 is like. It's kind of like saying 617. Yeah, everyone out here, you get a brand new phone.
Ooh,
it's like
I
your
like
area
that.
code's like
I like
774 or whatever
Hey, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
For sure.
For real.
Oh,
Just because of that, because it's literally channel 323. So
Okay.
And-
go subscribe to that just
yeah,
because.
yeah, and Heather Marie, if you, I don't know if we can pin Heather Marie. You might be able to pin stuff, but at least put it in the comments so people can click on it and go and find it and stuff.
See the lights for
Set the lights for chocolate.
handsome as fuck. Just saying. Who handsome? Latoya? You
No, she's talking about him. Yeah, she's talking about him.
Nah, I appreciate
No, she doesn't say
That's
that.
cold, Latoya. Cause
She never
I
says
thought
that.
I was the handsome
She's
one
never-
in the
yeah, she's
comments.
never talking about
So
that
we bring
normally.
another. Yeah, so we bring another chocolate on now. This one just go out the window, huh? That's cool. Aaron might be taking my spot. You know, might be bringing.
Never that. I
Might be
wouldn't
bringing
do
dudes
that.
in here trying. Look at that's what Belichick do. Look at you be thinking your spot solidified. And next thing you know, you got another linebacker working out next to you. Like, damn, I thought I was doing this.
Nah, never that. I just want to,
Nah,
Anyway,
we know, man.
Yeah.
So how come Latoya says Latoya with a capital T, you can sew and watch at the same time. You don't need to just listen.
All right, I'm here listening.
What's up, Tonya? Tonya is gonna.
Oh, today's Tanya. Yesterday was Tanya's birthday, right?
Yeah, and we should
And
wait.
we
We
didn't sing
should
happy
we should wait.
birthday.
Well, we didn't have a show yesterday, but we should wait until she comes on. We'll bring her on a little bit.
Yeah, I'll sing happy birthday. I know.
You're the happy birthday singer.
Yeah,
That's how that works.
I didn't see the show
Yeah, Latoya with a capital T. I had like another barnyard-esque haircut. It was actually a balcony haircut. It's such a non-professional haircut, but you know.
Looks good. Looks good.
yet. Yeah, my,
No,
hey,
it's been like 6 months since like anyone actually cut anything on the top here. That's just
Mike's
like
haircut looking.
This is a
really
DIY
grown like
haircut right here.
crazy.
This is strictly.
I'm ready to do that shit though. I'm for real. Like, yo,
This is DIY right here.
Hey, look at the
I'm
new
ready to-
thing
with
is
some help.
the
So,
new thing
shout
is
out,
bald.
shout out.
I'm telling you, the new thing is bald. The new hip is bald. Look at waves and all that stuff is out. Waves, dreads, all that's out now. The new thing is bald heads. I'm telling you, I got so many friends that got good hairlines. They like, bruh, I'm finna just cut it all off. And you know, that's just what it is. Don't be rolling your eye. Look at everybody with hair be hating. because they know Baldies is in.
I mean, it's close enough. It ain't necessarily a baldy, but you know.
I mean, the low cut ball, you know. It's
I'm
not,
there.
When you use the 0, you use the 0 or 1, you good. Anything higher than that, like Mike, you know, that's out. Nobody deal with that. You see what he got to do all the time? He be doing this all the time, trying to fix it. Guess what you got to do when a baldy once you done in the morning? Nothing.
That is true.
You just look.
But you got to polish it. You got to polish it with like butters and lotions.
I throw shea butter on there to keep the scalp, you know.
Heather Marie, I was thinking I'd just do like a mohawk.
You know, I had a mohawk, believe it or not.
I'm gonna just do a
I
mohawk
had a
for a
red
while.
mohawk for college. I got a red mohawk.
Wow.
It's a picture. It's a couple pictures out there. I'll show them to y'all.
I'd look extra stupid with a mohawk, but you know.
I had a red mohawk, and I remember dyeing it too. I was like, "Yo, why am I doing this?" But it worked though. Yeah, I was in all the pictures. Anytime they were trying to take pictures of players, they would get me because I had the red mohawk.
Lick it. Lick what?
What you? Don't be saying some.
She's like we don't have the She's like we
get
don't
you.
have the capability to mute anyone today, so she'll do it.
Oh yeah,
do it up. Do it up today. I'm gonna go get him some snacks and water, and then maybe you want to talk to him for a little bit about his stuff and what he's been up to, because he's got some cool
Why can't
ideas.
I go get the water and you talk to him? You already left me on camera to go get him down.
Because I feel like we finally have a guest that you are like motivated to.
Oh, how you know I'm motivated to talk to Aaron?
Because as soon
You
as he,
don't wanna
because as
talk.
soon as he came in, you were like, "What's up, man? How you doing?" You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's all good, bro. Just
Let me scoot back.
go work behind the camera and leave your boy on the camera again. Yeah, see, Mike do this every time we bring somebody on. My man's get up and be like, "Yo, I gotta go do something," and he don't be doing nothing. He be sitting back there chilling, laughing in the comments.
Camera does that about 10 pounds.
You said it had what?
That's about 10 pounds.
Bro, why you think my head looks so big?
Like my back is just
Like
swole.
swole.
I look swole right now. Woo! Watch out now. He definitely got snacks. And we got oatmeal.
Yeah.
We got oatmeal. As long as we got
Always
oatmeal,
airy. He's kicked out. Yeah. What kind of snack? Yeah, so the snacks that we all got, I can't eat because they all chocolate, and I don't eat chocolate.
Word.
I don't eat chocolate.
Can people hear me? I don't know. I'm holding the mic kind of low, so.
Yeah, if they can't hear you, they'll talk. They'll tell you. Believe me, they'll tell you if they can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
They gonna be like, "Yo, put the mic up. You need to stop. We can't hear nothing you saying. Do your job." Also, did you guys see? We got Cam Newton, that quarterback for the Patriots. Cam Newton signed a 1-year deal with the Pats.
Yeah, no, my lady was telling me about it last night. She was like, "Oh, we got Cam Newton. We got Cam Newton."
That's cool, but I
I'm
mean,
like, hey, that's what's up. That's what's up.
we might have to change our offense a little bit. We're not gonna have the same offense. It's gonna involve a little bit more running, which is gonna mess up a lot of teams' scheming for us because we don't really have a lot of running stuff.
Appreciate that.
On profile, you know, we don't have a lot of running plays on profile that involves a quarterback because we had Tom Brady. So it will be a good switch up thing for the league. They're gonna get to see the Patriots be more of a running quarterback style offense than, and so that means Belichick is gonna have to change his playbook up a little bit too.
And then it also comes down, of course, I watch ESPN. Big fan of First Take.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely check that out. Shout
Shannon
out to.
Sharp and Skip Bayless.
Well, no, that's
Or-
undisputable
Yeah,
or undisputed.
you talking about with Steve?
It's Nick Wright.
This
This dude named Nick Wilds and Katie something. But anyway, it's a dope show. Check it out. It's on YouTube. Anyway, it's on ESPN. But one of the things that they were talking about is, can Belichick win without Brady, or
Can Brady win without
yeah,
Belichick?
And so I think
Appreciate
that by this will see what's gonna happen if
Brady definitely winning without Belichick.
Who's
tell you
winning?
that.
Who's taking the chip
Brady's
first?
Brady's a winner. So
Who's taking
Brady
the
was a
chip
winner.
first?
Brady was a winner before Belichick. Y'all people forget what he did at Michigan when he wasn't even a starter and came in, and that's why they call him the comeback kid, because my man's just don't lose. Losing is not in his repertoire. And Belichick is the same way. So that's why it was a good tandem for both of them, because they're both not losers. But also now that they're separated, they both still won't be losers. They still have their own style. They style just happen to work together because they're both smart, they're both smart men, and they understood what they had together. But now that they're separated, it's no different. You're still gonna take that same fire, and you still gonna apply the same mechanics that you had when you was with, whoever it was, So
It'll be a good season. We'll see.
good player's a good player, man.
Yeah,
man.
can't deny that.
Brady is gonna go to the playoffs. If not, he's gonna win the first round. I say, if anything, he just wins the first round. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's gonna make it to a Super Bowl with the Bucks, but they have the defense to make it to a Super Bowl, because that's what you need is defense. You don't really care about the offense doesn't make it to the Super Bowl. The defense does. You can put up 1,000,000 points, but if the other team keep putting up points, y'all just in a shootout.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And then at the end, it comes down to who stops who. So at the end, it all becomes defense. And the Patriots is gonna have a solid defense, and Tampa always had a solid defense. So they got Levante David. Levante David is a friend of mine. I went to college with. This dude is he's a freak at linebacker. One of the
That's what's up.
Yeah. So tell us about some of the strains you like to inhale, if you don't mind. If you don't mind talking about it.
Yeah.
If not, we can move on. But
honestly, I can't tell you a particular strand.
Okay.
As far as like sativa or indica or anything like that. I just like to partake.
Yeah.
I definitely want to pick up my knowledge on that. Like, I know a little bit, but I couldn't specifically tell you. Put it like this. Even though I personally can't get any more, but Purple Haze.
Purple Haze, okay.
When it was around, Sour D's.
Sour Diesels always go to. What about Gorilla Glue?
Gorilla Glue, one of my personal favorites. I haven't had it in a while. We actually had some. Nah, I don't need a ride home. One of my personal favorites is Jack Hera.
That's the sativa. Yep.
That's the sativa.
Yep. Jack Hera's the sativa. So the guy who grows that, what was his name? Mike. What was that dude name that grows the Jack Hera? Rick Campanella, is that what it is?
Rick Campanella is the Cinderella 99. Jack Hera, I think is the guy named Jack Hera.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, for real?
I think
okay.
that is his name. Big in the early 50s, 60s. I can't remember if he was like part of the like hippie counterculture, but he was big in the area at that time, and grew some amazing cannabis. Great bud. But anyway, that was I had that, and it's been years. So that's I don't necessarily have a particular, just because I'm not familiar with which is which. I just go,
Yeah, and I I smoke anything too. If you put something in my face, I must try it. But I have my specific strains. I like sativas. They're more uppers.
Okay.
And that's got to do with just I really don't like being sleepy when I'm high. I like to be able to be productive.
Still get things done.
So tell us a little bit more about your company, man. I mean, you briefly explained the name to us.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us?
I've been having my own business now for about five and a half years. It's a lot of different things that inspired me to start this business. But I guess for the show, it was just being able to have an outlet to create. to honestly, and I'll be frank. I want to compete with Tyler Perry as far as having a production studio, having, you know, despite whether or not you may like his Medea movies, but he has a long catalog, not just with Medea, but with other different, you know, black production, smaller screen type movies.
He's like trying to help other black successful companies
and so,
grow.
You know, that's part of why I started my business, just to, like, yo, that was dope, you know, and even before he got his massive studio, you know, built, I was like, yo, you don't see too many black production companies and making movies and stuff like that. So that was a big inspiration to be like, you know what, I'm doing it.
So you're into making movies?
Yeah, movies.
What type of movies? Like
everything. You know, anything? Like it's as a black creative and a filmmaker.
Trying to be versatile.
Yeah, be versatile, and you don't see a lot of
black people involved in a lot of different types of films.
Yeah, it's mainly shoot 'em up, bang bang, hood movies, things like that, which, you know, is somewhat of a reflection of our lives, and it's relatable. People can connect with the characters.
But that's also was not what makes us not look so well neither within the media.
That's you know, one aspect, and there are many great black film gangster movies, this, that, and the third. But
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, of course. Classic,
Friday.
Classic, of course.
Yeah, those are all movies that, you know, that us as black folks, you know, we enjoy those movies because that's what they either been a part of or they know somebody that's been a part of.
With.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's great. And so,
but we need something different for us to connect to also.
Yeah, you know, and I want to create films that, whether it's, you know, basically I want to dominate both screens, whether it's the big screen or the silver screen. I want to dominate both areas. Nice. And so I want to make movies that challenge you, that are different than the norm. Kind of like, you know, Jordan Peele with Us out, you know, getting into horror movies.
So this is my question. The horror movies, you're not going to make the black man die first, right?
Nah,
okay,
nah,
I'm just
of course
sure.
not. It's going to
sure.
be, it's going to be straight, just scare your pants off. But no, just giving a different aspect, you know, kind of like what Ava, how you say her name? DuVernay?
Who?
Ava DuVernay.
DuVernay?
Yeah, I can't pronounce her last name, and that's horrible. But the lady that did A Wrinkle in Time.
Okay.
Like even though that movie is based off a book, the elements in it aren't typical things you see in black film. Mm-hmm. You know, when it's talking about like sci-fi and time. Time jumping and you know, all of this and space-time continuum and things like that. Those aren't stories that black people are familiar with.
Exactly.
Know? I mean, me personally, I'm a big fan of sci-fi and things like that.
I'm big into sci-fi. Like anything that's got to do with that's different than you know, the basic normal life.
Creating films like that you know, I'll even go as far as not even to go that crazy, making movies about black cowboys and that part of history, and you know,
and it's crazy. Wild Wild West with Will Smith. That was a different. It's different, but I mean, like that's similar to
and you want to hear something crazy? A lot of people may not know, but of course, Wild Wild West was a remake of an original show of the same name, but it actually starred a white character.
Oh yeah.
And when I can't remember if it was Will Smith or his agent, somebody brought it to the production people and was like, yo, I want to do this movie. And a lot of people were like, what? It's made for a white character, this, that, and the third. But they fit it. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was a cool movie. I'm not gonna say
I
it was
like
one
Wild
of-
Wild West.
Yeah,
That was,
it's not one
that
of Will
movie-
Smith's best, of course, but
but it's a classic though. Like if you watch it, you get locked into
Yeah.
it. Like it's not one of the movies where it's boring.
No, not-
but it's also not. You know.
yeah. Someone had wrote Posse, definitely another classic, Western cowboy movie. But yeah, I just want to just challenge the way people watch
Django.
movies. The Django, of course, that's another classic. Blazing Saddles, that was hilarious. Yes, it was one of my favorites. One of my favorite Lampoon movies, other than Spaceballs.
Wow, Wow West.
See, a lot of people didn't.
It
like
was weird. Hey, it was weird. Like it's a weird movie to like
was
because
different.
it's like yo,
But
with
that's
this
Will
big,
Smith,
this
though.
big mechanical spider. Like,
Right?
oh yeah, and
Shooting
then the
out
short
flame balls
Hey,
at
the
people.
short dude in the wheelchair. That dude was funny. Yeah, that was a different movie.
It's a different movie, but no. So with all that being said, to not get off on a tangent, but just I want to make movies that challenge how we view not just black people, but just black people in film.
Yeah,
you know, and
like normalize them.
normalize
Make
it.
them normal people. They don't always have to be a game banger
No.
and that's kind of what I feel like Ice Cube was trying to do too after he left, you know, Friday and stuff and all that. He slowly started making his movies towards more family oriented, like the Johnsons.
Funny movie.
Was that the one or the
The
one with the two children? The one with the two
Are we-
children.
Are
we
We
there
There
yet?
Yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one. Those Are We There Yet 1 and 2 was good. But then it also showed you what black people went through, like in terms of trying to be a good dad and still having to deal with, you know, something.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's the mom that's, you know, that's trying to, you know, affect the black man in somehow. You know, when he had towards the end when they finally got to the destination, they seen the mom doing something. They showed how he was able to comfort the kids and, you know, make them feel like he was their dad. And that's what they need. That's what they need more in film is to make the black man seem like a good character. Like he's trying to be a good dad. He's not always trying to be a bad, you know, person.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many different elements.
I really pay attention. Yeah, I really pay attention to.
You know, and if you look at the movie from a society standpoint, that would almost be like, hey, you know, there are a lot of single men going after women that got kids.
And this is what you have to deal with.
There's a certain dynamic there, and there's a lot of different variables that are involved that may go into a relationship like that. But if you're able to, you know, identify those obstacles, you know, head on, face them, you'll be able to overcome, kind of like the movie, and you know.
My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt
No,
you.
go right ahead.
But
Do your thing.
So Tonya's been on with us. Mike is working he's working a production, but he's not, you know, letting us know nothing. He's just kind of just, hey, you know, do your thing, and you just fix it yourself. So, you know, we're gonna introduce Tonya. Tonya Sanders, come on. Hey, Tonya.
How you doing?
Hey guys, hey!
And yesterday was Tanya's birthday.
Oh,
And we didn't get to sing happy birthday, so you don't have to sing it, but I usually sing happy birthday to everybody. But if you want to join in, you're more than welcome, or you can just sit there and
Oh,
laugh,
gosh.
'cause I put a
Here it
little
comes.
emphasis on it. So we're going to make sure.
You gotta warm
Tanya-
up. Are you warmed up, Eric? Did you warm
Yeah,
up your vocals?
So
this
this morning I was this morning I did about 15 minutes of prep work for this. So
you was gargling.
All right, I'm
too,
ready.
oh yeah, you know, I was making sure I had some mouthwash, and then you know
Okay.
how it starts to burn. You gotta let it sit extra long, and you gotta take the burn. You gotta take the burn to help get all that extra bacteria out. So then when I'm singing to you, it comes out la 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 la.
Oh my God, that
He-
sounds
he-
amazing.
You heard
He
it?
gonna do it. He gonna do
You
it.
heard it? I gargled mouthwash for an extra minute, and it was hard because the bubbles start to fill your mouth, and you like, oh, I'm starting to drown a
He
little.
looked like he was foaming at the mouth. That's how much he was gargling. He was just foam just oozing and just. That's dedication.
Oh my
When you got foam
Oh my God.
from mouthwash coming, dedication, you can't beat that.
Look, I prep for this show. It's a lot to prep for this show, y'all. Like, I gotta prep for people's birthday. I gotta prep for the end of the show. It's.
Oh, my
It's a lot.
It ain't
Sorry,
that many.
sorry,
It's about 1 or 2, but
It's still a lot of work, y'all. That's all we
It's
say.
a lot of work.
That's all we say. It's still a
like,
lot
wait, hold
of
on, I gotta start thinking of something now.
Well, you're the one that takes a 40-minute shower. And you know what I mean?
I do
Seriously.
take extremely long showers because it's hard to wake up early in the morning and prep for this show. It's not easy.
You gotta wash that belly button, remember?
We're not talking about. I'm glad Mike isn't on here to talk about this. We are not talking about
Oh shit. We were
how people
bullshitting about
take care
that
of their
this
belly
weekend.
buttons because I
About
didn't
Mike
even know that
smelling
was a
his
thing.
finger.
I didn't know people had to like attend to their belly buttons as. That's why I'm like, behind the ears, I understand because like you get that ears, you get that earring stuff in your ear and so you like,
Dirty.
I gotta make sure I clean my ears and stuff. But I've never once was like, hold on. Damn, my belly button stink. Let me go take a shit.
little funk.
Doobie does it. Doobie does that. He thinks it's
That's
normal.
all I said. I never. But we all face
Damn.
different battles every day, I guess.
Right.
So Tonya, we're gonna Eric needs someone to wash your back. Yeah, I don't know if I've washed my back many times. I just don't
Yeah,
feel
how
like
do
it
you
gets
wash your
that
back?
dirty. Like my back.
You got a back scrubber?
I don't have a back scrubber, but I try to reach as far as I can. You try to just,
do
and
one
then
of
it makes
these?
you feel good because at least you like, yo, I tried. I ain't get it all, but I tried, and that's all that matters, right? Is that you
I did like a
tried?
B+ mark. I
Because
did
there's
B+.
no. You see how big I can't get. I can't reach the middle of my back. So
You gotta
even with a
find a
back scrubber,
lady
I
to
just feel
wash
like
your
that's
back
like
for you.
that's too much. I just feel a little funny trying to scrub my back. But anyway, so Tonya, we're gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to you. Like I
Oh
said,
gosh,
he
I'm
doesn't
so
have to,
excited.
but-
Like, I'm so ready for this. I'm waiting.
Oh, you get some water. All right, here we go.
Oh shit.
You want to
He's
go
getting
back and
ready.
forth?
Look
You want
at
to be
him.
like,
We just gonna do. I'm following.
just
your
follow?
lead.
All right.
I'm following you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
You right there.
Happy
shit.
birthday, dear Tonya.
Oh, Tonya.
Oh,
Happy birthday to
Two.
you.
Right there. You.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Hey, that was a dope.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we do,
Oh,
man.
shit,
It's
that's
just-
gonna be out.
Crazy because Mike don't never do that. That's so weird. That's so weird. I wonder why Mike don't ever participate in this duet that I have. It's crazy
I
how
think you
somebody
got a
could
new
come in on their
co-host,
first day
Eric.
and be nice at
Eric.
singing.
I think.
Eric,
she
I
wants
think
to
we
say
need to
something.
kick Doobie out, and you got a new co-host. He always leaves your ass hanging anyway.
I know, right? So maybe we should just have a vote to see if we can get him off the top because he did call me
Yeah.
an assistant. So I don't know if I have the jurisdiction to vote him out.
He called you an assistant?
Oh yeah, this was like back in show 30. This wasn't even in show like in the 80s. This was show in the 30s. This was way back when we like was in the beginning stages and we was still on a build up. He just slipped up one day and was like, "Yeah, Eric the assistant," and I like.
Oh, shit. I would've punched
About
him
it
in
is
the
he
teeth.
kept continuing the conversation as if he didn't just say that, and I had to sit there and let it process first. That I was really an assistant. I was like, wait, this is how he felt about me after 30 episodes?
All right. Yeah, asshole.
So Mike, the president, now that he's not on, we can have a vote. And then since it's 3 of us here, I think we can all vote if we decide to keep Mike as a host. And we can
Yeah,
replace
it's a
him with
majority
Aaron.
vote, right?
We can replace
majority
him with Aaron.
rules.
If that's
Can't do that. I can't do that.
Oh, he's like, nah.
I can't. He
Aaron's like,
invited me
hell
on the show
no.
today.
Hell no.
He's like,
I am very appreciative of this opportunity.
Yay.
I cannot. I cannot, in good conscience, accept a wonderful offer like that. I can't.
Man, you stepping into the president's role right there. Hey, look at the
can't.
only thing that you would have to do is you had to set up the mics. You had to
Yep.
set up the chat. You got to set up the Disrupt America stuff. You just got to set all that up and then get the stream deck lined up. Make sure the sound is working. You got to say check about 20 times before the
Check.
And then
See, he doesn't do that much. He just pushes buttons. You
if
can
it
do
don't
Aaron.
work, some days you might get frustrated and you break something. You don't know what it is that you might break, but it can be a leg to a stand or
Something. It's something.
which has suffered
Oh, man.
greatly.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
No, but look,
He's
it's setting
taking an
this
awful
up
long
is
time to get freaking water. Where do you have to go?
huh?
I said he's taking a long time to get you guys your water. You're going to dehydrate, but by
Oh
the time he
no,
gets back,
he gave us our water,
Oh,
but
yeah, oh,
after
yeah.
he gave us the water, he said, this is y'all time. This isn't our time.
Thank you for the water. Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Thank
my-
you for the close up. Thank you.
No, that happened on accident.
Whatever.
It's so weird that it happened exactly the time you started drinking. That was strange, right? Look, you see it happening. So when her camera shuts off, so your camera sometimes like is shutting off, and when it shuts off, it zooms in on him.
Don't zoom in too close.
the lighting's good. You look good. You're good.
So what have you been up to, Tonya?
Just getting ready for this next surgery. I had a doctor's appointment this morning to get some blood work done. It's
Mhm.
finally within the normal limits. It's been 6 months. They've been trying to get me within the normal limits for my blood work. So I'm finally within normal limits. And then I just talked to my cardiologist and I have an appointment on the 7th. So hopefully on the 7th, I'll schedule my next surgery and get that next open heart out of the way. And I'll be ready to rock and roll and come back to Boston.
And we're gonna have
That's what's up.
so,
That's what's up.
and we're gonna pray for you, and we're gonna make sure, and we're gonna hope that you get through everything.
Most
We're
definitely.
gonna make sure we call you and check in on you. We need to. Me and Mike has been planning to come down, but we need to figure out the show thing and how we can get the show to you.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be such a long trip for you guys.
What, to Ohio? It's only like 10 hours from here.
That's a
I've made
long
I've made the
ass
drive a
trip.
couple
Your
times.
ass is gonna be-
What part of Ohio are you in?
Well, yeah, Cleveland. Up to
Cleveland?
Cleveland. Yeah, about 2 hours south.
2 hours south of Cleveland. I'm trying to think of it. I was
Cincinnati?
Yep. About 40 minutes from Akron.
From Akron? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, Akron. I stayed in
I got family out there.
was it Aurora, next to Strongsville.
Yep.
I lived in Strongsville, but I had to drive to Aurora, which is not even a long drive. It's 10 minutes, but yeah, I lived in Strongsville. I loved it. The thing that I like about Cleveland is it's just like it's a quiet city. It's not like always, active, but
Yeah, it's
when I-
nothing like Boston, is it?
yeah, when I lived
Total
there,
night
it
and
was
day.
when I lived there, it was I was there for 2 years, and it was definitely a city where you can where you go out and you just know it's not a lot of people out. You can be by yourself a lot and don't have to worry about. I was a player, so most of the time you get fanned, but they don't even realize who you are because the Browns suck anyway. So
You said it. I
They
did
not
it.
looking for you.
You said it.
The who?
Exactly the who.
I mean, I got
Oh,
a straight
shit.
dog, but
Can't wait for you
You
to come.
shit stirring.
Tanya Lisa says, I can't wait for you to come back to Boston again.
I know. I'm so ready to come back to Boston. I love it there. I love Massachusetts, period. Like, I love that state. I love everything, about it. Like, your laws there, your cannabis laws there, they're amazing. Ohio
Facts.
sucks balls, Ohio is horrible. I can't smoke. I can't grow.
yeah,
I
you
can't do
nothing.
anything. It's expensive as hell. You can't use a dispensary. You can't afford it.
Yeah, I heard the dispensaries out there are crazy. How much is it for an ounce? If
Oh
you
my
remember.
gosh. Probably 300 and some bucks.
Yeah, that's still too much. Way too much.
Yeah, and they're selling what it was it yesterday. I looked at
Yeah,
prices at
that's
one
right.
of the dispensaries, and for
They sell by
I think it
tenths.
was, yep, they sell by tenths.
1/10
I-
of ounce?
And it's like more than
Yes.
weight is here, so they
It's like 2 joints.
So
I'm allowed
1/10 of
2
an
joints
ounce
a
is
day,
what,
basically.
1.5 grams?
That's horrible.
Or
1/10 is 2.8 grams.
2 point. Dang.
So 2.8 grams I'm allowed to have a day. Okay, so that's like two joints. That wouldn't
That's
even
one
touch.
blunt.
I could smoke that for
Yeah,
breakfast.
that's like a morning, and then you gotta wait till midnight.
Yep.
That's
That's one of
horrible.
them things where you gotta like budget.
Yeah, you gotta
You
conserve.
Like, oh, I only
Roll
got
a
2
decent
blunts
one.
left.
Roll a decent morning one. Only smoke like half.
Yeah, and then
Save
put
it
it
for
down.
your afternoon
You
snack.
gotta hide it from yourself.
Right? Like I'm not touching it. Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's how it is. I get 2 puffs in the morning, and I'm not even allowed to smoke. So I got a dry herb vape 2 times in the morning, and then hit it twice in the afternoon, and then twice in the evening, and I'm done with my allowance for the day for Ohio. That would never touch anything
That's
with me.
whack.
You know what I mean? This is saving my life. This has been saving my life for the last 3.5 years. Black market cannabis in Ohio has saved this girl's life right here when they sent me home to die at 35 years old. They sent me home to hospice, and cannabis is saving it. And I'm not bullshitting anymore. I'm done. You know, I'm a nurse. Hopefully people will take that into consideration. You know, I've been a nurse for 19 years now. You know what I mean? And I'm done.
You
I
said
can't. I
you
can
just
never
started
go back
using
into
cannabis,
traditional
right?
nursing ever.
You just started using cannabis, right?
Yeah, my first time ever was 3 years ago, ever trying it, and it saved. Then ever since that day, it saved my life. I got off, 20 some pills just in the morning, fentanyl patch, IM injections, IVs, all 24/7. I mean, this might look bad to some people and be like, oh my God, she's horrible. But this is nothing. I've been through a whole shit. I've been through everything, guys. And cannabis, I can, honest to God, from the bottom of my heart, tell you. And I've taken every medicine. I've taken 3 different kinds of chemos. I've taken it all. Like, I'm not bullshitting you. Like, this is the best medicine I've ever taken in my entire life.
And that's because it's a plant, and all cures is found in nature. Is what
Yep.
I feel like. I feel like everything that can be cured, anything that started was because of us, but also it can be found. Anything that can cure
Yep.
you, I feel like can be found in nature.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
In nature, seriously,
Okay.
nature is the reason. Nature is everything. Nature is the reason.
It is.
Why the earth is here in the first place.
Facts.
And it's not just
why
cannabis.
it looks like the way it does.
And the
It's
other
not
a-
just cannabis. It's different herbs. You know what I mean? It's all kinds of herbs like lavender and chamomile and elderberries, and taking natural like silver instead of antibiotics. Using a silver spray. It's taking charge of your own health and asking questions and doing your own research. And you know what I mean? Standing up to your doctor and be like, why am I on this? Why have I been on it for 12 years? When am I going to get off of it? What's it for? Ask questions, people. You're not going to get anywhere just by sitting in a chair and them handing you prescriptions and you being like, okay, just, and just taking whatever they give you. You can't do that. You can't. So that's why I do what I do. I tell the truth. I show everybody everything, even if it's gross. Eric's seen it. Eric's seen my videos. I show my chest incision, my chest tubes. I had 4 chest tubes hanging out. I show everything. I don't care. Like, people need to see that. It shouldn't be a patient's last option. It should have been one of my first options.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be in this shape.
Exactly. And
Right.
and we pray for you, and we know that you're gonna
And
get
I
through
love
it.
you so
love you
much.
too.
I love you guys. I love you so much. You know that. And I got your
Yeah,
back. And I'm so proud of, thank you for going on Saturday, standing up and,
Oh
and
man,
just
that's
being-
that's what I was supposed to do. I feel like just being in the NFL and being the ones who was pro taking the knee. I feel like I have to be out there. If I'm not, then what was me standing up? What was me taking a knee for? While I was in the league, what was me doing that for if I'm not gonna actually take action and do it when I'm done too? So that's why I really felt like I should have been out there, because I take all this personal. I take police brutality personal. I take Black Lives Matter person. I take everything personal, and anything that anybody says against it, I look at them completely different now. And it's crazy how many people I've met in this industry. I've met damn near everybody, or everybody at least seen me, and you know, they've taken pictures with me. They've taken pictures with my ring, which is even more crazy because, yo, I'm pro taking a knee. So if you going online saying, hey, you know, taking a knee was disrespecting the flag and police brutality it doesn't exist and white privilege doesn't exist, and you saying all that, but you posting a picture with my ring on, just understand that ring is on my finger and it's what I represent. So that ring took a knee with me. So you posting that picture, just understand who you really support. You're supporting me, and it may make you feel bad, but you just need to rethink what your morals are, because why would you take a picture with me knowing what I support if you don't believe in that? You know, and then why would you come out now and say something about it, still trying to go against it, knowing that you've hung out with me before? So just understand, next time you hang out with me, I'm gonna just look at you completely different. Like
Right.
I look at so many people different now, and it's crazy. Like the ounce of respect that I have for people is gone because they're racist. And I zero tolerate that. Like absolutely nothing. And that's the reason why I was so serious in them videos talking to that boy, because he didn't understand what he was doing. He understood somewhat, but once you get to asking them questions and their answers become real consistent with the last answer, that means they don't have an answer anymore. Which means they've hit a roadblock, which means they need to, at that point, you need to listen. At that point, it's not about you answering no more. All these questions that I'm asking become rhetorical, and you need to just listen to what I'm saying. And so that's what I was talking to the little boy. That's what I was talking to that boy about. I'm like, he's trying to explain to me, like, yeah, I've been wronged by white supremacy, and you know, I'm out here, you know, helping the protests, and I'm doing this, and I'm like, yo, you're here for Black Lives Matter, right? And he's like, I'm here to fight white supremacy. And I'm like, are you here for Black Lives Matter? Because that's what this is about. And he's like, I'm here to fight white supremacy. And that's all he kept saying. And I'm like, but are you here for Black Lives Matter? Because every single sign somebody's holding around you says Black Lives Matter, which means that's what they're here for. So if you're here to start crap with the police, that's not what Black Lives Matter is here for. We're not here to start mess with the police. We're here to peacefully protest white supremacy. We're not here. If you're here to protest white supremacy, but don't do it during a Black Lives Matter rally. Do it during another rally when Black Lives Matter isn't involved, because now you're representing yourself. Because we're not part of that. We're not part of getting into it with the police. We're not trying to. Yo, we've been affected by the police. Why do you think we're trying to fight the police? Like, that's not what we're here to do, and that's what he was trying to do. Him and his group of 5 cats who was all dressed different than everybody else, and then everybody else had masks on and stuff, but these guys had on, you know, red bandanas. They had on gas, like a full gas, not the regular one, the ones with the 2 little things right here. They had them kind of gas masks on, like, yo, what? That's not what we're here to do. That's not. I'm out here showing my face. Show your face. Don't be trying to hide behind with a hat tucked down. Don't hide behind that. We want to see who you are. Show that you are Black Lives Matter. If you Black Lives Matter, show your face. But he didn't want to have that. So after I explained that to him, he stopped, went away, thought about it, and then came back and tried to come up with another argument to protest what I'm protesting him. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? You're not representing us. You're not black. Now, if it was 5 black dudes that was doing that, then I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna talk to them if anything, but I'm not gonna stop them because, hey, they're black. They know all I can do is talk to them. But what they feel, I can't control that because I feel the same pain and I will understand what they going through. But that's because they're black. These is, 5 white boys. I can't feel their pain. Sorry. And I'm not going to let you ruin this for the black people over here that's not doing that. Because if I see 5 white kids pushing the barrier and this is a Black Lives Matter rally, that's not what Black Lives Matter was trying to do. That's because if they were, then it would have been 5 black dudes pushing the barrier, you know. So it was just one of them things where I felt like if, you know, whoever was leading them was not doing it right, and so that's why I had to, you know, step in because, you know, somebody has to. They're making it look bad for us, and I don't appreciate that as
Well,
somebody
hopefully
who's-
they learned from you, you know, and hopefully they took something that you said and really think about it. You know what I mean? What you told them and what you talked to them about, hopefully it resonates with them and, you know, you made a difference in their lives and made an impact, you know?
And Latoya said, I support their message, but honestly, I believe Black Lives Matter is calling for white people to use their voices. And I believe so too, but using your voice as a white person is not going to go to a Black Lives Matter rally and pushing the barriers as black folks. Don't do that. If you're going to use your voice, go talk to your racist friends who are around you and in your Facebook friends list and tell them, hey, or call them out and go, hey, what you're saying is wrong, and this is why. Or go to a rally and talk to the media and be like, hey, I'm here to support Black Lives Matter as a white person because that's what it needs to be done. I need to use my voice. But don't be ruining, you know, the look of us, which you're trying to be physical with the cops, because that's not what this is about, you know. So I do appreciate them dudes. Like I wasn't mad at, like, look, I'm passionate. I'm a passionate person. The video looks like I was mad, but I was just passionate, you know. I'm just letting I had to make sure I look a certain way so they'll listen. Because if I didn't look a certain way, then they not gonna take me serious. So I had to make sure that they heard and everybody around them heard.
You could tell it was passion coming through.
Yeah, and I've been affected by it. And here's the thing, like, I don't know how people, you know, view me, and I really don't care because I know where I stand, you know, with my morals and stuff. But I am all for trying to better this community. I am all for trying to out the racists. This cannabis community is not looking good right now. It's going down. It's looking real bad out here, and I just really
wanted, and you guys should be the ones that other states are following. You know what I mean? You guys should be setting the example. You know, you guys should be setting the bar, like for places like where I live, Ohio, that's a shit show. You know what I mean? Be that example. That Massachusetts should want to be that example. You guys, all of you guys should be working together to be that example. You know? That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? And then we have something to go by. You know, you guys have been up and running for a couple of years. You know, Ohio is just now getting their dispensaries going. Like, set that bar, set that example for the rest of the states.
And I feel like anybody with a platform should be using it to speak out, man. That's the whole point. It's no more being quiet. Being quiet is out the window now. That's been going on for the last however many years, and it's time that every single person needs to say something, whether you right or you think otherwise. If you think otherwise, say it. So then you know. So then we know who we're around, because I don't want to be around anybody that's saying anything other than what I say or what I believe in. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what to say about this community, but I'm gonna keep, you know, talking about Black Lives Matter till forever. Actually, I'm never gonna stop talking about it. I'm never gonna stop posting about it. It will be something that we continue to talk about and press until everything is changed. Till every single thing is changed. So Tonya. Can we talk about the Walk for Change?
What?
Can we talk about the Walk for Change?
Yeah, we can talk about the Walk for Change. The Walk for Change, it's coming across the United States. It's starting in Southern California in September of 2020. And then, shit, sorry guys. Everybody's calling me all of a sudden. Like, I can never get any calls now. Everybody wants to talk.
It's okay.
Okay, so anyway, it starts in California and it's coming across the United States, and they're gonna end up in DC around election time, and hopefully, everybody needs to go sign up, www.thewalk4change.us, and sign up. You definitely want to be a part of this. This
And
is
where are
gonna
they
be a
walking from
huge
again?
movement all across the country. They're going from California to DC.
Wow.
They're coming clear across the United States.
California to DC.
Yep.
Well, good luck to them. That is a walk, yo. Like,
Yep.
I don't know.
And people.
Man, give me some skates or something.
Yep. And there people are doing it.
It just seemed like it take forever to get somewhere walking. Like it take a long time. No, and I'm all for. I'm just saying, like, for me, I am lazy and I can't. I need to
You can do it in relays. Like, say you can't make it for the actual trip, so you get a group of friends together and you say, let's walk 3 miles, and we're gonna, put it on the Walk for Change website that we walked. Our group walked 3 miles.
So it's
for the Walk
GPS,
for
and then
Change.
you log it in.
Yep, and then you can, do a video, you know what I mean, and put it on the website that you did your 3 miles with whoever you were with, you know what I mean, and that's your part.
That's dope.
So you said it's walkforchange.us?
US.
.us. Walkforchange.us. What is this? Town halls?
.us.
So can we talk about the educational town halls?
www.thewalk4change.us.
Oh, walk number 4 change.
That was, the town hall. We had a part in it. I do Zoom rooms 3 times a week, and the Ladies for Change. There's a group of us ladies, and we, like I said, we do the Zooms 3 times a week. And anybody else can join on other days, but Sunday 5 hours long, and it was like performers and speakers and doctors and medical professionals, and talking about cannabis, talking about prisoners, of cannabis, that are being imprisoned for plants, and people are allowed to grow it and use it, and they're sitting in prison for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So for your
we're
walk for
fighting
change,
different things. It's
somebody
not
asked in the
just
comments, they said,
about, cannabis, it's about different things.
sorry, your sound is, can you say that one more time?
Which part?
The last 20 seconds.
Oh my God.
But somebody in the comments asked,
Like, I'm gonna remember the last 20 seconds. Okay,
so we're losing Tonya right now.
Are you waiting for me?
She's gonna come back here shortly. But yes, they're doing a walk for change. The walk for change is from California.
Am I cutting out?
You are in and out. You're coming back slowly. There we go.
There we go.
Sorry, guys.
So somebody asked in the comments, they said, do you get a ride back to California afterwards?
Probably gonna have to find your own ride back to California or wherever you're from.
Yeah,
and you can even, like, I was planning on just flying different places and meeting up with them, throughout the walk. You know what I mean? And meeting them and then going, for a couple days with them, and then flying back home. Oh, yeah, like 20 people. I swear.
People are still calling you?
Hell yeah, they are.
You're the popular one right now.
You need to tell them
Jeez,
you are doing a show.
I know. They should figure if I'm not answering.
And so so another thing we need to talk about is now these things are very rare to get. There's a lot of people that's been trying to get this, and I understand that you have one. And you know, I know it's gonna be a lot of jealous people out there, but apparently we heard that you ended up with one of Mike's rare ties.
Yes, we did. It's so exciting, you guys. I can't wait for you guys to get it back and then see what you're going to do with it.
So you do have one of Mike's ties.
Well, it's traveling. Mike's tie is traveling all across the United States right now.
Oh, Lord. I know it's going to be so many jealous people.
You know, we always have something up our sleeves, us girls.
So Mike wears these ties that are like $2-3
are ridiculous
a piece, and they're like Versace,
fancy.
You know, all the big time tie things.
Yeah.
This is one of them right here.
Oh,
And,
wow. That's.
So he decided to give one of them to Tonya.
Oh, that's dope.
And there's so many people who's been trying to get a hold of those ties that you were lucky enough to get one.
That's dope.
Oh, they're going to out there.
Did he tell you what color it was and stuff? Did he tell you which one it was? Or did he leave it a surprise?
I think I have a picture of it. So it'll be so exciting. We hope it works out good.
So Rebecca in the comments said, "Who is that fine co-host?" This is Aaron Casey, Rebecca. Since you stayed, this is Aaron Casey. He's come to replace this black man here.
No, never that. No. Don't listen to what he says.
Dube.
No.
You're replacing me with a better hairline. That's why Mike went and recruited him.
No.
He has a better hairline.
I'm going bald. This is going bald. Going bald. What hairline? Who's that?
Yo,
I see hair.
Huh?
I see hair still.
Tonya, we cannot hear you.
Eric's bald. I see hair on yours. You're bald. I see his hair.
Yeah, I'm definitely bald. That's why I said he got a line. He got something. Mine's been gone since I was 20, and I'm 28, about to be 29. Say that again, Tonya. You going in and out again. Uh-oh.
A stupid thing. Am I there?
Yep. You are. Well, your voice is here, but your video
your baby.
is still in and out.
You're so young.
You say I'm still young. Her thing is going in and out. I see hair.
I mean, it's there. It's low enough so you don't see the bald spot.
But that's where it all started. That's where mine started. I was like, yo, I gotta start getting shorter cuts. And then and then once I started to get to a point where I was like, dang, I can't go no shorter than this without it looking, without it missing. I'm like, at this point, I just gotta cut it all off. And the first time I did it, I just remember being in the mirror, just feeling like Britney Spears. She was cutting her. I was like,
What is going wrong?
Aaron, you make
Am I
a
back
co-host
now?
with Eric. Why? It's because we both chocolate. That's why. Two chocolate bars, and then now y'all got something to look at all the time. That's why. She said you're still a baby, Eric. Eric's a baby. She said. Well, Tonya, I'm not a baby.
He's grown.
2020. I'll be 29 this year, Tonya. I am getting
Oh, I'm sorry.
I am getting old.
There we go.
Look at you. You gonna forget that just as much as me. That's why we end up getting these nice mics.
Getting the lav mics.
We had the mics that slide through your shirt, and you kind of feel like you on TV. You know?
Nice. Get a couple
hands-free.
little lavalier
Hands-free,
mics. You know what I'm saying?
But then we started abusing them. We started getting comfortable and
Just-
laughing, talking shit like, "Yo, we got the best mics," and then they was like, "Yeah,
Audio
nah."
game is superior.
One day we woke up and we started getting this alien sound. Next thing you know, Mike is throwing them like, "Fuck these mics."
Oh my God.
Yo. Oh hell nah.
Is she ending? Are you gonna end the show with us, Tonya?
Hell yeah, let's
gonna
do
sing
it.
us
Let's
by?
sing it out.
Are you ready for this? Oh, hey, Sharon. You always show up just in time, Sharon. So the way the end of the show goes, we sing it out, similar to the happy birthday. And the happy birthday was good. Like when
That was good. It was
me
so
and Aaron
good.
did
Thank
the
you
happy
guys.
birthday, we had the dopest collab I done had on the show. So
It's fire.
we definitely gonna have to keep this flow going with Tonya. So Tonya,
Always.
will you join us in the singing, or do you want to just say? I think you should just say the last line.
What's the last line again?
The last line is, and it's time for smoke. So it goes. I'm gonna start it over. It goes. That's the end of the show. It's time to go.
That's in the show. Time to go.
Don't want to talk to you no more.
Don't want to talk to you no more.
Now it's time to smoke.
Now it's time to smoke.
So we gonna say the first three, and then you can end it, and then at the end we all go peace. So it's like that's the end of the show. Don't time to go. Don't want to talk to you no more. Now it's time to smoke. Peace.
Yes.
All right, hopefully I can remember that. Let's get it. Ready?
Ready?
Let's do it.
And that's the end of the show. It's time to go. Don't wanna talk to y'all. You all no more.
It's now time to smoke.
Peace.
Peace.